Jynxzi situation is insane. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a massive day for the unemployed. Let's talk about it.
Massive day for the unemployed. Jynxzi just finished all over MrBeast. Have a job and don't know what I'm talking about? Well, basically he called out MrBeast's Team Water stream where he was raising money for water and went in on him. And he popped off pretty hard and even warranted a response from Mr.
Good, because I think it's ridiculous that MrBeast raised all this money by begging other streamers to donate it, and then he took all the credit for it. It was cringe as f***, and not to mention the content was terrible. Aiden, Ross, and XQC and Jynxzi all have said, obviously, they didn't want to be a part of it for at least that long, and MrBeast can't read the f***ing room because he's a sociopathic clout goblin.
MrBeast, but more on that later. This happened a while ago. MrBeast was pressuring people to donate, and Logan Paul jumped in and was being a complete dickhead to Jynxzi.
I'm sorry, if you get veneers, you care way too much about social perception. Straight up. Like, MrBeast looks like a fucking robot at this point. I genuinely feel that if you feel the need to change that much about yourself, you're out of your fucking mind.
Not to be a dick, bro, but there's no way Jynxzi donated $1 million. Particular group of people, bro, you got the least liquidity.
Yikes, dude. Why you pocket watching Jynxzi?
Also true, Logan Paul, considering that all of your money comes from rug pulling and scamming your audience, I don't really think you have any room to talk about money right now, considering the means that you got it. So shut the hell up and stick to WWE, Buster. Buster Brown, buddy boy.
XQC got uncomfortable. Also, it's kind of hard to compete with a literal scammer, a gambling promoter, and a Jew.
Last one's the worst one.
Bro, Logan, will you donate whatever Jynxzi donates?
All right, I'll do it.
Wait, what do you think I donated if you had to guess?
Couple K, 2K, 3K.
I donated 100,000.
Logan Paul is a cornball for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, Jynxzi has hella money. Obviously, he's the most watched streamer on Twitch right now because he's ridiculously entertaining, and he doesn't have to be entertaining like all these other. And then I'll get a content house, and then I'll live with 5 black guys, and then I'll go stay in the forest for a whole 24 hours. No, bro, he goes live, he watches videos, and he plays video games. That's what streaming is about. What streaming, the LA scene and the Austin scene is turning streaming into is gay-ass reality TV, and it's lame as
MrBeast charity drama has actually gotten insane. So Jynxzi just spoke about MrBeast live on stream for the whole weird Team Water situation that happened a couple of months back, with then Aiden Ross even asking where the hell are these water wells that Jimmy promised to build.
Jynxzi calls MrBeast's Team Water stream one of the most uncomfortably weird streams of all time.
Bro, that's every time MrBeast does anything without it being highly edited. The guy is weird as because he doesn't understand how to talk to people as humans. Like, MrBeast and Mizkif talk to humans the same. They don't talk to them as equals, right? They talk about them as means to an end or numbers. That's it.
Basically, this is all this stream was, bro. The epitome of the stream was basically just MrBeast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day,
I don't think it's that good of a cause. You know, and I might be a hater for this shit. And listen, God bless your heart from Africa. It's not our responsibility as United States citizens to take care of Africa. It's not. It's Africa's responsibility to take care of Africa. This money would have been much better off helping towns like Detroit and Chicago get crime off the fucking street. Listen, I'm not going to tell my country to not prioritize our issues so we can take care of places that don't fucking matter to us. So it was a cause, that's sure, but the money could have been much better used for things like Team Trees. Team Trees was great when we planted tons of trees in the United States, but I don't give a fuck what happens in Africa. Because I'll be real, when the fuck was the last time Africa helped out the United States? So why is every charitable cause, give money to Africa, give money to Africa? How about we take care of our own issues before we focus on these other people that, to be honest, just see us like spoiled little kids see their parents? If Africa still cannot take care of itself after the immense financial aid that we have given them, then they're fucked. It's not our issue anymore. It's not. It is not our issue.
Be honest.
Sorry.
Chad, if Team Water raises whatever, like $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, Chad?
True.
To be fair, I really doubt the impoverished African children care where the water comes from or who gets the credit, but I digress.
MrBeast.
That's That's not what he was saying. He was saying publicly on the internet, on Twitter, where it happened, who's getting the credit there. It's not like Jynxzi's getting upset because the African children are finding out about this. What Jynxzi's pissed off about is other celebrities, D-list celebrities, are getting hundreds of thousands of dollars in charity, and MrBeast is getting all the credit for raising it, when in reality, he just bullied multimillionaires out of it, right? MrBeast should not have said, I raised this money for charity. He should have said, thank you to all of us who donated towards this great cause.
Exactly.
Obviously.
So basically,
and Jynxzi has every right to be pressed about this, considering he donated 6 figures. And MrBeast gets all of the tax write-offs, which is complete bullshit.
we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people.
And if you don't do it, you get shit on for life. Just like Kai got obliterated after this. Kai's PR went down drastically, which is great as fuck Kai. I don't like him at all. Any platform for Kai, which is like Jesus Christ, right? But like, for real, it is not cool to pressure people online to do something they don't want to do, or else they get shit for it forever. Muujin would probably call MrBeast a predator.
Combine all the streams. You're talking 200,000 people are watching this live. And at the end of the day, I kind of thought about it, and it's like, well, at the end of the day, it goes to a good cause, so I don't really care. Like, it goes to a good cause. But that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, this stream was just excruciating, bro. Okay.
The man.
And every time somebody would join the call, bro, it was just like...
He's right. It can be both things at once. It can be both for a good cause and excruciating at the same time.
Let's pause this real quick. I want to check something. How much money has the United States given to Africa? The United States has committed and spent over 65 billion in Africa since December 2022. Guys, at a certain point, you gotta say enough is enough.
Unfortunately, the way Jimmy went about raising the money raised a lot of eyebrows because, long story short, he pressured and, you could say, manipulated people into donating.
Are you really gonna do this McDonald's drive-thru, man? Is this gonna happen to me?
You're putting people on the spot.
Nah.
Hey, they put me on the spot too, man. And now
I didn't even know about this. They got the dude at a McDonald's drive-thru.
Every time somebody would join the call...
How the fuck did you not know that, bro? WestJet really is the most successful, most lazy slop tuber there is, because I swear to God, people have to tell him what to cover because he's too dumb to do it himself.
Oh, bro, it was just like...
Anyways, so you could say that MrBeast actually exploited the fact that all these streamers are trying to protect their public image. He knew all these content creators, YouTubers, business owners, whatever, they wouldn't say no to him live on stream in front of hundreds of thousands of people because it would make them look bad and potentially damage their careers or their businesses or their platform.
That's why my PR is in the fucking drain, because so many streamers pressured me to do things on stream, and I said, no, absolutely fucking not. I want to quote when Mizkiff tried to get me to strip and pole dance on his stream on Camp Canute Season 2, and I said, fuck no. I'm a 31-year-old man. I have far too much dignity for that. And then Wake pissed his fucking pants about it because it was his idea, because I refuse to be a fucking monkey for views. The only thing that I've ever done on stream that I didn't want to do was wear a cat maid outfit for one stream because I lost a bet to Jimmy. But I am never going to be a jester just because somebody wants me to do it. Absolutely not.
Not to sound soy, but game is game. Jokes aside, don't get me wrong, this was pretty corny, especially the pressuring people and maybe like sort of shaming them for not donating enough, but I guess the end justifies the means for Mr. Breasts.
I'll be honest with you, I thought that the methods were a little bit too much. And not just a little bit, it was way too much.
Of course.
I said it at the time when it was still live that I was uncomfortable with it. After, and I said it multiple times, that I think that the method was just not okay. Just the fact that like recalling and re-bringing up somebody and then going back onto the same people, I think it was too much. And I think the reading the room was just not happening.
Of course.
I also feel like, and I think MrBeast knows this already, the reading the room of that room with me and Aiden was not good either. Like, me and Aiden kept pausing and looking at each other and looking at him as in like, yo, can we do like a read the room check? And it's like it would just not connect. You can go back into the VOD at least 10 times.
Yeah, they look completely checked out. They do. However, I'll be real, they should have just said, nah, I'm good. Or lied, gone off camera, and just say, nah, I'm good. Like, obviously, MrBeast is retarded for not being able to read the room, but also, like, that's up for XQC and Aiden Ross to say. So just say, yo, MrBeast, come here real quick. Yo, check this shit out. Bro, I got a crazy content. Come off camera. And then say some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are grown-ass men. These are grown-ass men. They can speak up for themselves.
We pause. I look at Aiden. I look at him. And there's a pause, and he doesn't read the room. And I think it's just maybe it's just maybe a YouTube personality. Or you think? I try to put a stop to it, and it just kept happening. Like, please, brother, don't put that onto me. Like, that's crazy.
And now let's move on to MrBeast's response. He would put out on Twitter. It was a reply to the Jynxzi clip from one of these clip pages.
We were streaming in front of hundreds of thousands of people and the clips got millions of views, so they did get credit. Regardless, I don't feel bad for asking multi-millionaires publicly to help people drinking dirt water to get access to clean water so they can live longer. Interesting take. What do you guys think? Also, I think
bro's corny as for doing it regardless. Straight up. That's just saying that as long as you think you have a noble cause, that means that you can get away with doing something bad. Listen, guys, you may be upset for people having way more money than you, but I believe that no one should have to have that shit taken away from them without threat of unending harassment. I think that is bullshit. I think that is gay as I think that that is corny as shit. Especially when he's not asking for 10,000, 5,000. He's asking for hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. I think that is gay as fuck. And MrBeast is profiting off this, and he's the one getting the tax write-off, which is complete bullshit.
Jynxzi was wrong. It's not about getting the credit for the charity. If you're donating money to charity, the credit doesn't matter. Your boy donates to charity, but not for credit, for the tax write-off. Anyway, Aiden Ross saw that this was gaining traction and decided to chime in as well and jump on MrBeast.
I don't think MrBeast gets the point. I also do want to keep it a buck. I privately texted Jynxzi, and I apologized. And I'm going to publicly apologize to Jynxzi because he's right. And anybody who thinks he isn't right, you're incorrect. Yep. Looking back, it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't, it wasn't good pressuring people. MrBeast doesn't like me anymore. I'm now blackballed. I was promised to...
How many years ago was he promised?
At the end of the day, was say...
Hey, I don't want to hear Aiden Ross complain about being blackballed. Considering day one I came on to kick, he said to reach out to him. I did. He never responded. And now he's looking for fighters for brand risk. I've already volunteered to fight anybody who I don't like. And this guy's ducking me, man. So don't complain about blackballing. You tell motherfuckers to reach out to you and then you never respond. And I'm not even trying to be that guy. Like, invited me over. He invited me to gamble. He invited me to go hunt. And then he ghosted. So what the f are you talking about, bro? You can't complain about this shit if you do it to other people. And I wasn't even trying to cloud chase your ass. You reached out to me, mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let me fight or let my ass gamble. It's that easy. Otherwise, you can't complain about people doing this when you do it yourself. And I'm just saying, that's how it is.
If this was real, if Team Water was real, where are the wells?
True.
And Jimmy, I will apologize to you if you show the proof of the water. Yep. It's been almost a year.
Yep.
And I've said this. You don't even have to do it to me. Do it for the people that are saying it's fake. Where the water?
Yep. Like campers, it got pretty intense here. Who
address the whole taking credit part, where I don't think he's wrong. The people who did donate did get a lot of views and clips from social media, but at the same time, I don't agree with what he said, because in the long term, they won't really be remembered for this charity project or anything, because Team Water has MrBeast's name and brand plastered all over it.
As long as the charity is doing what the charity promised to do, I don't think it matters who gets the credit for the money. Africans get clean drinking water. I'm pretty sure they're happy. Even our community donated 2,400 years of water. Look at that. I need some credit here, yeah?
I hate how my stupid ass donated too.
And if there's videos and pictures of the wells being built and that's different. So
that is crazy, because where the f actually are the wells? You know what I'm saying? Because MrBeast made a school happen in a week just to dunk on Kai Cenat. So where is this water that people donated $18 million to?
Where are they? This does not count. This is something you see in a textbook at school. What the dude? No.
True.
Where is it?
True.
Where is it?
Drop the Wellsteed files. We're waiting. You know, hypothetically, if I wasn't irrelevant, as Rice Gum would say, and I was in this call, I feel like it'd be pretty easy to say, no, I'm not donating. I don't care about Africa, and just like play it off as irony. And again,
yeah, but WestJet, you're like borderline sociopathic as well. Obviously, like, you are very dumb sometimes, and you need to explain why some of the things that you say are like f***ing awful, and you don't get it. You don't get a lot of things. When you're in a call with the largest streamer on the entire earth, And a lot of these people's platform relies on having good PR. Or sorry, a lot of their careers rely on having good PR. There's an immense amount of pressure to not only donate money, but to also donate more than anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get it because you don't stream, but like when you're live and the chat's there and that chat has the ability to invade your chat, it's a headache you don't want to deal with.
As I mentioned earlier, for MrBeast, the end justifies the means because a lot of the Team Water money donated was essentially stake.com blood money.
Gamble idiots. You understand, if you watch the entire context of all my gambling over 15 months, you'll see it as 99.8% big wins.
Straight up, Jynxzi was way off on the credit thing because MrBeast was the person who set up the charity and did all the behind the scenes stuff and organized all the logistics. It makes sense he's the one who gets the credit. Plenty of things you can criticize.
Okay, but WestJet, you also have to understand, doing all of that and coordinating a charity cause, I can do the exact same thing with 3 phone calls. Donating what I believe was $17 million is a lot harder than that. I don't know how we have MrBeast back here. That makes no sense to me.
MrBeast for, but bro, these guys are so uncomfortable, and I'm not bootlicking MrBeast either because he—
Yeah, you are! Yeah, you are! Because you're a Valorant pedophile, WestJet, and everybody knows you want to Genshin Impact characters because you are a pedophile, WestJet. How's it feel, you little bitch? And I know you watch all my reactions too. I know you watch all my reactions. MrBeast, dick sucker. WestJet, more like— pause. WestJet, more like WetJet, because you are fucking sweeping for MrBeast right now, and everybody knows it.
He was a dick to FaZe Raw.
Please don't put me back in jail. Please don't put me back in jail. All right, thanks. Anyway.
Well, we'll get a 15 grand in there. We'll get a 15 grand.
Okay, hey, donate it live on stream. What percentage 15 grand of 8 million? Someone do the— hey, Luke, can you do the math? What percent of $8 million is $15,000? That was 0.001%.
Look at the body language on XQC. Ooh. Sort of laughing and demeaning someone for donating 15 grand is crazy work.
Well, at the end of the day,
True.
It goes to a good cause, so I don't really care.
Yeah, if you're shitting on someone for donating 15 grand, you're just retarded, bro. And like, he's become so out of touch, it's disgusting.
Like, it goes to a good cause, but that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, like, this stream was just excruciating, bro.
I mean, yeah, it is pretty bad, but it is kind of funny how nobody would say anything until Jynxzi opened his mouth. Oui, bonjour. I
said some shit day one. Unless you mean these people. I said from day one, this shit was uncomfortable as fuck.
Actually found it weird the whole time. Yeah, MrBeast, I actually felt really uncomfortable during all of this.
I'm Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop.
You made it this
Well, you also don't want to like break a relationship with the world's most successful content creator of all time, right? I feel like this is just so obvious. I don't know how much it's not getting it here, but that's okay. That's okay. Still love the guy. And I know he hates when I critique his views, so question, hey, I hope you're mad, pussy. Take me out of jail. Take me out of jail, and maybe I'll be more charitable. We'll find out. You f***ing right. See you next time. Bye-bye.